This week on OSRL, we make some great progress on our house build, both on the roof for the straw bale portion of the house, as well as on the earth bag dome.
How's it going, everyone? We are back with another video. I apologize, it's kind of a windy day. It's been like that for a little bit. Now, if you caught our last video, you know that I put the panels up on the roof. We're actually starting to get a roof. It's fantastic. But now, since the last video, I took the opportunity to get our bags covered. Our gravel-filled bags. I got some tarps, laid that over the bags, just to protect it from the UV light so it doesn't break down. As you can see with the stronger winds, it has pulled the tarp off in some areas. I have to get more rocks to hold that down. These winds have been pretty rough lately. Just trying to make sure the sun stays off these bags, otherwise they will break down. And it's just filled with gravel, so that'll come spilling out, and we can't have that happen. But other than that, I'm going to get back up on the roof, and I got to start sealing. I want to seal up some of those seams in those panels, and then get the underlayment on there. That way it'll be nice and protected from any rain or sun or wind. Then we'll be all ready for metal. So let's get that done.
What you doing now?
Oh, about to seal up those seams. I got this flashing tape. I'm about to cover that up. So I got a roll of underlayment. Now that I got those seams sealed up, I'm going to put this over the OSB, and we should be weather protected. So I'm going to get this done, protect the OSB investment, and we should be good to go. All right, good morning. I've been thinking about how I wanted to get the underlayment on top of the OSB. I think I got a system worked out. I'm going to start rolling it out over here on top of the root cellar, take the pieces out, lay them out on top of the roof. Going somewhere else. Hey, Jess. Looks like we're both working up high today. Yeah. Whoa, look at those arms. I can't believe it. I only have one more layer of the underlayment to finish the top of that roof, but I ran out of staples. I was so close though, very close. I don't have time to make it down to the store, but that's okay. There's plenty of other things to do. We're gonna run a line from one end of the roof to the other, And I'm going to get these rafters measured and cut so that they're completely straight. Then I'll get those fascia boards attached. We talk a little bit about, the crazy weather we get sometimes. We get some crazy rain, some winds sometimes, some fierce winds, but we don't get, luckily what we deal with out here is nothing compared to some of the areas around the country. And I know they just had the Hurricane Helene rip through the East Coast, and we just want to send our prayers out to the people dealing with that right now. Just some of the things that we've seen people deal with is just horrific. I know a lot of people lost homes, a lot of lives were lost, and we just want to take a minute and just recognize what those people are going through. And our hearts and prayers go out to you. Did run out and get staples, and while I was out getting staples, Jess ran a string line across those boards. So now that we got a string line going across there, I might have to make an adjustment. We just want to make sure everything's flush, and then we can go from there. Then I can start cutting those boards, just get everything nice and flush. And it's a little windy right now, so I'll keep working on that, and I'll get the last layer of that underlayment up. Maybe tomorrow when it's a little less windy. I took advantage of the low wind that we get in the mornings. Got the last of the underlayment up. Fantastic. Now I got to cut these boards, get those fascia boards on there, and then we're good to go. I just want to get those fascia boards on there so that when I put the metal up, I can much more accurately gauge where the metal needs to end in order to put up gutters. So I'm kind of thinking ahead to when I put the gutters up and just make sure everything lines up properly. And cutting the rafters, getting the fascia boards up, that should all help. Look at that little bugaboo.
Oh, that's a good girl. That's a good girl.
You need this stuff up at the top? You want me to take it up?
I appreciate you helping me carry the materials up there. That's not easy to do.
Oh.
That cob is heavy and the buckets of rocks are kind of heavy, so.
Well, that's the least I can do. I mean, you're doing the hard work up there, applying it all. If I can carry it up there for you, that's the easy part. I'll do that. So question, with this thicker layer of cob, with the thicker layer and the stones, how has that held up with the rains versus just the thinner layer?
I'd say pretty good. So, I mean, this is what we just did with just the cob. And you can see there's areas where the earth bags are showing through. And up there, that's what I did quite a while ago with putting the rocks on there and just a lot of cob. And that's held up really well. Like the rocks are still in there, everything's covered up.
And so do you think the rocks are a great idea about like putting a protective layer over the bags?
Well, I like it. I've heard people say that you can't put like rocks into cob on like vertical surfaces, but I mean, this isn't exactly vertical, it's a dome, so it's curved, but they've held up, and yeah, it's working pretty good so far. Well, the roof build is really coming right along. Finally got the underlayment in, got the fascia board up. I think it's looking pretty good.
And thank you for all your help. Fantastic. I know I had to pull you away from the dome a little bit, but even though I pulled you away from the dome work a little bit, you are still making excellent progress on that. That's coming along really nicely as well. All right, so I'm excited. I think we could start putting metal up right now. Man, I think we're going to be really close to being ready for straw bales. I mean, I think we could stack up the straw bales right now, and I don't think that'd be an issue. But once that metal's up there, everything will be protected and nice, and man, I can't wait. So it's coming right along, y'all. Stay tuned. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye. Later.